In Last Oasis, it's very important to have your own little base. And in this video, I'm going to show you my mollusk/stiletto base. Before I show you my base, please consider subscribing. I post new Last Oasis videos every week. Also remember to hit that bell icon when you subscribe. This is my little solo base for Last Oasis. It fits into my mollusk or a stiletto. I would rather put it in a stiletto since a stiletto seems like a warship and a mollusk just seems like a place where you should put in your solo base. And a mollusk is also very slow, so I would rather go with a stiletto if you're going to pack this base into any walker. This base is a 4x4. As you can see, there's 4 tiles. I've also placed some rupus around it for protection. The rupus are currently, you can use rupus around your base and you can pack rupus, and there's no spawn timer or activate timer for the rupus, so rupus are really good again. So I would recommend using rupus around your base. As you can see, I place here little foundations. Simply what you do is you place one little foundation there and you place another foundation here and you break down that little foundation there, and you will have like this triangle effect where you can place your rupus on the side of your base. So on top here I have some windmills. You can see I'm using. So windmills you can't mesh anymore, so you have to spread them out. It can be a really tricky to place your windmills. Just make sure that they don't get caught on these little pointy things right here, or else you won't be able to place your windmills. Also have some stompers here, but you can do whatever you want on the roof. Also place some climbers here just to get on the roof as fast as possible, and some rupus here for extra protection, just so I can cover the front door more and people can't camp me on my roof of my base. So this is a 3-story base. In total I used about 129 panels to make this base. So let's go inside and check out the base. If you open the door, inside you'll see a 2x2 structure. This 2x2 structure is basically extra protection for my loot, and you'll also see 4 rupus. 4 rupus in case they run into my door. This will act as an airlock and the rupus will kill them. Also, when they shoot down your wall, you can hide behind this wall, fill up your rupus and use it as a defense. In the past, people have shot down this wall here, and I could just hide behind this wall, fill up the rupu and wait for my clan members to spawn on my hammocks. So these hammocks I'm placing outside here. I know it's a little bit weak, but currently there's a bug where if you spawn on a hammock and you don't have a 2-story high base, you spawn on the roof. So this is why I'm placing the hammocks outside. If I could, I would place the hammocks inside the base, but I can't currently because of the bug. I also place a little box here with just a little bit of gear here for anyone that spawns, if they want to help me out or if I'm getting raided. So I just place this little box here, but usually I have enough time to defend myself, keep off the enemy until help arrives. So in this area here is basically the main storage area where I store all the loot. I've placed large chest here. I'll show you how to place these chests in a little bit, but basically I have 6 large chests here and also this chest here. This chest also acts as like a little step for me to get up to this little door, and once I go through this door, it's another little loot area. So here I place all my most important loot, like my armor and my tablets and my modules. So this is the best place to do it here. Once you go through this door, you'll also see that I have a walker climber there. So if I come into the main door and I want to go upstairs, I can just use that walker climber, so I don't waste my time. So once I'm here, you go through this door. This is my little crafting area. So here I just have medium boxes since I haven't made large chests, but you can place large chests here as well. But medium boxes is fine. This area of the base is the weakest area of the base. So don't store all of your valuable loot here or your high quality resources. This is the place where they can easily break through with just a few fire arrows. I have some crafting stations here and some little fires and so on. So basically just my crafting place, store some resources to make walkers and so on, and some gear. This base can probably be used for a squad as well. I would say a 4-man squad and not any bigger, because this is not like a big base, it's just for a solo base and it has decent protection. I like to keep my base design simple. I don't want to jump around when I enter my base and make it complicated. I want to get in, get out and get my loot and then log my base out. I don't want to sit all day with my base out on the map. So this is just a simple design. This is not like the best fortified base in the world, but it does offer you some protection, and it can save you and it can provide you some time before help arrives. So if you're going to get raided, you're basically gonna need some help to defend yourself off. You're not gonna defend solo 5 guys or against a raid, so you're gonna need some help. The Rupus does help a lot. These Rupus basically will shoot anybody, and then you can just take their loot, run into the door and bank the loot and drain their resources bit by bit. So if you're going to defend your base solo, at least you have the Rupus to defend your base and drain their armor and sets and so on. Now I'm going to show you how I've built this base, and I'm going to show you all of the resources that I've used for this base as well. To build this base, you're going to require 129 panels. I'll put the resources up in the screen here. First, you want to place your 4x4 by starting with just one structure and just expanding. So first build your 4x4 and then complete it. And it will look like this. Once you've completed your 4x4, you want to place door frames just to outline your base. So you will use the entrances as your outline. So I'm gonna place my last wooden door frame here, and then we will be able to move on to the main part of the base, which will be the 4x4. So here I'm just gonna place some walls and complete the 4x4, which will be the main loot area of the base. As you can see, it's completed. So this is how it looks now. Now we're gonna start placing boxes. Medium chest or large chest, it's your preference, but I prefer large chest. And now we're gonna double stack our boxes by placing a slope roof. So we're just placing some slope roofs on the big chest and placing our big chest on the other chest. Now we've completed our boxes. Now it's time to put on a roof. So we're placing our roof tiles, and after this we are done. So now we have our upper layer of the base almost finished. Here we want to place a door and a wall. So we place our door as our outline, place the wall so we can start closing down the down layer. Place this wall and then we place a rooftop. After this we just finish the 4x4 second layer and place another door right here. So let's just find the door and place the door. Now we're ready to place 2 loot boxes in the corner. So get your box, just place it sideways, much easier to fill up the space, and get your slope roof. So just place your slope roof. Seems okay. So place another box, and then just fill up the roof with some more tiles, and then you're done with your first part of the base, which looks like this. And then we gonna have to put some walls around the 4x4. Just go all around with the walls and finish up all around the base. We are done with the walls around the base. Now we're just gonna continue placing some more structures. So here we place a rooftop next to the door. We're going to just outline our base again by placing some roof tiles on top, so we can get a general outline of the base. So it will look like this once you've done. Now we're also gonna have to place a door again right here, and this will be our top section of the base. Now we're just gonna finish the second layer of the base, and it will look like this once you're done. Now we're just gonna fill up all of the roof tiles for the third layer of the base, and we want to place a wall here as well. And we are almost done. So here's our last few pieces of the walls, and now we just have to put on the roof tiles to complete the base. So here's the last few tiles we have to place, and now you can start actually customizing your base after this. And now we're done. So we are done with the whole base, which is 129 tiles, and it looks like this in the end. So now we can start packing our base, and you can start placing structures inside your base, like crafting stations, boxes, and whatever you would like, and how you would like to customize your own base. So this is my base design. My friend Entas also made a base design video, which is like the big brother of this base. So go and check out that video if you have a bigger clan and you want a bigger base with much more storage space than this base. This is just a solo base which you can pack in your mollusk or a stiletto. So go and check out that video. I'll link it in the cards and the description. If you like this video, please consider liking this video and subscribe for more content just like this.